But Keith will continue working with her. In the meantime, we'll continue talking about Taj. Now, if you have a cat at home, you've probably seen them sit in the kitchen like this before. Generally, though, a domestic animal is trying to encourage you to give them some kind of reward, or possibly even to open that can of whiskers a little bit quicker than what you're currently doing. Whereas in the wild, it has much more important purpose for cats. For example, say they're walking through long tall grass, try and locate prey, try and locate position. Maybe they're trying to pick up a scent mark, they're trying to overhang the branch or a rock left there by other cats or other animals. This is where it comes in extremely handy. So Taj doing a great job. And how about we can see her around the floor sitting up like that nicely. You can see Patience is winning out with Keith's head. Now this is also for us a great way to give you an idea of just how big they are. And balancing also too gives you an indicator of that. Obviously though, if they push up on their back legs, they're going to be a little taller again, yeah? And that's what we'll do now, is we'll get them to stretch up. There goes Taj, and see, there she goes as well. How about we give them another big round of applause, and how about the strength of the two handlers out here, especially Simon holding up over 200 kilos of weight on his shoulder. And he actually paid me $50 at the start of his show to say that, so I hope I still get my money. Anyway, this particular behaviour here would be used when territorial marking. They'd actually lean up against the trunk of a tree, digging their claws into the bark is going to leave a visual indicator to any other cats moving through that environment on just how big the dominant male or dominant female of that territory. Now, I won't talk too much longer because I can see Simon straining under the weight there. The actual reality of this behaviour is that we're doing very, very little work. Taj is doing all the work. You'll see that now when we get into going to what we call a free stand or a fight stance, and you'll see that he's capable of being in that position. And Tigra is too, of course, when she's ready, all by herself. Now like this, we can see the tail being used here almost like an extra leg. This enables them to be able to free up the top paws, so when fighting with an opponent, they're actually throwing themselves towards the face area of that animal. And that is why they have that collar or ruff wrapped around their face. It is there and it is designed to absorb blows when they're fighting. Now lions have gone one step further. They've got the thick bushy mane. This gives them extra protection because lions are a social cat. They need to fight for standing in that pride, whereas tigers are solitary and they will go to great lengths to avoid confrontation unless it is absolutely necessary. Now once they've got their opponent on the ground, they are going to use all of their weapons to defeat them, their body size, their claws, but most importantly their teeth. And in my pocket here I just happen to have a plastic replica of the full-grown tiger canine. Just a moment, the guys will give you a glimpse of the real deal, and what you're going to notice is that only half of the tooth is exposed. The other half of the tooth is buried deep in the cat's skull, which gives them a lot of extra strength. And considering tigers, just like you're seeing out here today, by themselves are capable of killing prey that can weigh a ton in weight. Now this would encompass things like baby elephant and baby rhino, the large deer species, and things like wild boar. Okay, extra strong teeth are vitally important if you expect to survive every day of your life in the wild against animals of this size. That's why we've got the teeth this big. Now I'm sure Keith will show you the teeth over there, but that is the end of the middle behaviours. How about we give them another big round of applause? We'll finish that all right there. Keith will continue showing teeth while we prep this next behaviour. Now this next one is one of my favourites. I first saw this from Mohan, Taj and Cedar's father about 9 years ago. Myself and one of my colleagues were walking him through the park, and this particular day it was my job to go ahead and ensure that there weren't any animals around. Now I must have been asleep. I didn't see this peacock in this garden. Mohan saw the peacock saw Mohan coming and decided, I'm out of here, and it took off straight up in the air, flapping its wings, making all this noise, and Mohan found that absolutely irresistible. In fact, he dragged the handler a clean